Hey guys, so as I'm sure you all know, LeBron James just recently passed 40,000 career NBA points. Huge, huge milestone. Unprecedented. Nobody's ever done it before. It's honestly one of the best sports feats I've ever seen. However, him passing 40,000 points doesn't make him the greatest basketball player of all time. While a great accomplishment, he's got a long way to go before he ever becomes the greatest basketball player of all time and takes the place of Michael Jordan at the top of the basketball mountain. So, what we have to understand first is LeBron James is a great, great player. He's one of the 10 best basketball players ever. He's one of the 5 best basketball players ever. I think almost 100% of people would say he's on their Mount Rushmore. He's in their top 4, whether you have him 4 or 2 or 3, wherever. We can all agree he's one of the best players ever. But the truth is, while he has the longevity argument over, let's say, Michael Jordan, he wasn't better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a better offensive player. He averaged more points per game. He was a better defensive player. He won Defensive Player of the Year, made more all-defensive teams. He was a better free throw shooter. He was better at clutch time. He won more championships, 6-0 in NBA Finals. He's undefeated, never lost a championship series. LeBron James has won 4 championships in his 10 appearances, 4-6 compared to 6-0. Michael Jordan also has more MVPs than LeBron James. LeBron simply wasn't as good as Michael Jordan. Now, obviously, he has more longevity than Michael Jordan. His career has been a lot longer, which has allowed him to accumulate more points, more stats, more all-star appearances, more accolades. He's the all-time leading scorer. He just passed 40,000 points. But these are all longevity stats. This doesn't compare to the actual accolades of Michael Jordan. So, did Michael Jordan get 40,000 career points? No. But while he played several less years than LeBron and still managed to win more MVPs and more championships than LeBron has with tons of more years under his belt. And the truth is, while LeBron James passed 40,000 career points, to be perfectly honest, I don't understand how this would even change his legacy at all. He's already scored the most points in NBA history. Scoring more points doesn't necessarily matter. He's already number 1. The moment he passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was by himself at the top. He's now just extending his already number 1 spot from second. I mean, if we were just going based off the longevity argument, who has the most points? Then Kareem should have been the greatest basketball player of all time. But nobody put him up there. Karl Malone was second all time in points. Nobody said he was one of the 5 best players of all time. Karl Malone's not really even talked about anymore. Even other players, guys like Kareem, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, they've all scored more points than Michael Jordan, but nobody was putting them ahead of Michael Jordan. Why? Because Michael Jordan was better. He was better offensively. He was better defensively. He was undefeated in championships. Their resumes simply didn't stack up to Michael Jordan's, even though they had more points. So while LeBron's longevity does help his career, it does put him in the upper echelon of basketball players. It doesn't put him at the top. In fact, I don't think he's ever going to get to the top. Because with 6 finals losses, he'd have to do something crazy these last few years to get up there. 4-6 to 6-0? I don't know. And that's all I have to say.